name's Victoria Banks, and I'm a singer-songwriter living here in Nashville, Tennessee, but I'm originally from Muskoka, Ontario, up in Canada. And I've got 2 little kids and a husband here in Nashville. At about 12:30 in the morning on March 3rd, my husband and I woke up to the tornado sirens going off in the neighborhood. And we had very little time to act. We threw on our shoes and started to run upstairs to get to our children because we sleep downstairs and they sleep upstairs. And by the time we were part way to the stairs, the tornado hit our house, and there were about 15 trees in the backyard that came right through the back of the house. We were, fighting our way through everything to try and get to the kids. My husband broke his nose. It was moved right across his face. He was lying on the ground in a pool of blood, and I had to literally jump over him to run up the stairs and throw open the doors of my daughter's rooms. And I distinctly remember that moment of holding onto the door handle and wondering if there was going to be anything on the other side of it when I opened it up. And when I opened it, they were there. The windows were all blown in. I remember it being windy in the rooms, but it was pitch dark, the power was off, so I grabbed them, one in each arm, and carried them down the stairs, and we spent the rest of the night hidden in our downstairs bathroom, wondering what in the world had happened outside. And we didn't really see the damage until we came out in the morning, and then we had to go into the recovery stage, and my husband had to go have surgery at Vanderbilt to straighten his nose back out again. My creativity pretty much shut down when the tornado happened. I was in shock. The trauma was just so great. The fear that we experienced that night was so great, and the realization of how close it was to being a truly terrible thing for our family really set in. So I actually had to go and do some trauma therapy in order to be able to function at all. And once I was able to do that, I started to feel like I could get back into songwriting again, but it was a difficult step to take. Songwriting is a raw thing to do. You have to open yourself up to other people and open yourself up to the creative experience. And going through something like that, all you want to do is just shut down for a while. Struggle makes you understand how strong you really are. And you don't realize how strong you are until you have to be. I knew that I had to be strong for my kids and for my family, and I didn't have a choice. And sometimes that's when you can, really realize the depths of what you're capable of. And you keep putting one foot in front of the other somehow through these things, even when you don't know where you're going. So struggle has a crazy way of revealing that to you. Struggle fuels creativity after it percolates for a little while, when you start feeling safe enough to express it, when you're in an environment that is with a safe space to be able to explore what you've experienced, then art is a way of processing trauma and struggle. And for me, that's when the best art comes through, is when I'm expressing my heartache, when I'm expressing my brokenness, because there's so many other people out there who, let's face it, we've all experienced heartache. We're all broken on some level. So being able to explore that and express it in a way is helpful, because someone on the other end will connect with that. And it's like a way of communicating it and getting it out of your being and into a safe place that honors it, where you can share it with other people. Digging deeper when it comes to facing a struggle, to me, means digging deeper into your faith, digging deeper into your own idea of how you want to perceive the world, and you're understanding that you're pretty much responsible for how you're going to interpret what's happened to you. Are you going to take it as a learning experience? Are you going to look for the positives in it? Are you going to find a way to step out of it into a better place? Or are you going to let it pull you down? And so digging deeper is a way of exploring that and figuring out how to make trauma into something beautiful. There definitely is a positive out of this. I've learned that I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was, And I've learned that when you need help and you ask for it, people come. And I've had more offers of help and more generosity, more kindness, more volunteerism in my life in the past couple of months that I could ever have imagined. To give advice to anyone who's going through something, ask for help, reach out, don't just shut down. Let people know that you need help, and they'll be there, they'll come, they'll show up, and it will blow you away how many people do. There's more people in this world that love you than you realize.